Alright everyone, welcome to another Flat Cap interview. Got the two guys here from Adelaide band called Fyre Byrd, so welcome to the show both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
My pleasure. I'll let them introduce yourselves and then I'll ask them a few questions, see what we can find out about the band, what they've been up to, where they've come from and where they're going. So,
cool. So, well, I'm Josh, I sing and I play guitar.
And I'm Daniella and I play the drums.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, let's start with a bit of background on the band. How long's the band been going and how did it get together? How's it all work?
Well, Fyre Byrd is a pretty new project. Like, we just in May celebrated like a year of starting it. So, but the two of us have been playing in bands together since like I was 10. So it's we've been playing music together for a very long time, like 11 or 12 years now. So
yeah, okay. How old are you both now? Just like,
My 20s.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Still
good,
young.
so-
Still
yeah,
young,
Still young, yeah. And what about the band name? Where did that arise from? How did you come up with that?
It's such a long story.
it is a
Is
really
it?
long story. We'll try and shorten it.
Yeah, okay.
We were recording in a studio in Sydney, and we're kind of weird people, and we like to give. I started giving people nicknames, like Daniella. We call her Breeze, and I started calling them nature names because I'm kind of weird. I got into like watching nature documentaries and travel documentaries.
That's okay.
Yeah, and it was just like some people were really strange, but I thought they were very cool. So anyway, I started to like give out these nicknames to people, and we gave one to the producer, and because the bass that we were playing was a
Fyre Byrd.
Gibson Thunderbird. Actually, it's a Thunderbird, but at the time I
thought
thought
it
it was a
was
Fyre Byrd because the
Oh my
guitar
gosh.
version's a Fyre Byrd.
This whole time.
So then we called him Fyre Byrd, and that was for another music project.
Yeah.
And we were thinking of names for the band, like when we was going to start it. And I'm just like, oh, what about Fyre Byrd? That would be kind of funny, because we called Adrian Fyre Byrd. And then you thought it was cool.
I thought it was
And then as a joke, like Leonard Skinner, I was like, let's spell it with Y's instead of I's,
Yeah,
just
okay.
to be like that.
Yeah.
But I was totally kidding.
We went too deep into it. The
Yeah.
amount of times we spelt Fyre Byrd different ways.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
tried it so many
Till we
different
got to
ways.
this.
Yeah, no.
We tried it different ways, like Y and then IRD
Yeah.
and then just like FYRBRD, but she's like, no one will know what it says. So we went with just like
No, it's good.
We've
The
only
logo
tried-
looks good. It stands out. Doesn't
Yeah.
It? So
We've only had one person look at the name and,
And
not
not-
be able to spell it.
and not be able to
Yeah,
say
It
it.
was pretty
Yeah.
funny because Bird is like quite a popular sort of
Yeah.
last name. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
nah, it's
Yeah.
straightforward enough. Isn't
Yeah,
it? You
that's
know,
what I
everybody
think.
knows
That's
it
what
is,
I
you know?
think.
Yeah, no.
Especially nowadays where we can spell anything however we want, really.
Yeah.
You just see everything written wrong, but we know what it means. So.
Yeah, no, that's
true.
true. So, I might be wrong here, but I get the feeling there's a bit of a White Stripe sort of scenario.
Not
No.
really.
Not really.
To be honest,
Just-
we
No.
didn't even really know who the White Stripes were.
Did you not?
Didn't
'Cause
know-
They used a lot of red, white, and black as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
and-
We had no idea.
Yeah,
It
we
was
just-
mentioned, and we had to look them up.
Yeah,
Well, we knew like I
We
It's
already
not a
Jack
bad
White.
thing.
I
It's
knew.
not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
Even if it-
I like the white stripes. Like I think they're really cool. But yeah,
I knew who Jack White was.
we knew
Yeah.
Jack White. I hadn't really
Listen to Jack White. a lot.
listened to the white stripe stuff, but yeah,
Yeah.
they're cool though. So
In
Except
the
for
drum
Seven
music,
Nation
so-
Army, because every time you sit behind a drum kit, that would be like a joke. Someone would say like, "Play Seven Nation Army," and for the longest time, I was like, "What is that song?"
Yeah,
So I had to
well, that's me
YouTube
showing
it.
my age and you two
Yeah.
being young. You know?
well, it's a band we should know though. I guess
I
like
know.
growing up
That's cool.
around music, but yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So, how's the band progressed in that? Because you've picked up is it a recording contract or
Yeah.
some sort of deal?
Yeah, yeah.
How did that come about? How have you managed that?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. We.
Just hit us up on Instagram.
So they approached you, did they?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
really
that's
weird.
because you know the King from the start off, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We thought it was weird because it was like through Instagram, and I don't know. We were like, is this legit?
Is it real? Yeah.
Is this legit?
But it was.
And it
Yeah,
was, and it's
okay.
been really good so far. So that was before we even played our first show.
As Fyre Byrd,
Fyre Byrd, they'd contacted us, and then
We'd just been live streaming like a lot of our.
Yeah.
Because we would just set up in my bedroom and just live stream and just jam and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
Because we were just working out what we wanted to do and all that. So yeah.
So I actually wonder how they came across it then. They would have just, you know, because they'd have to be trolling.
yeah,
Like
it'd just be
Instagram,
like
you know, 'cause
looking
I mean-
at hashtags, something that we've probably tagged in a picture or something like that,
Yeah.
and then
2018, you
stuck
never
around.
know. There's more people
that's
watching
right.
you than you think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Big
that's
Brother's
true.
watching you all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone's
definitely.
watching all the time.
But, yeah, so what have you actually done with them? Because there's a single out as well, isn't there?
Yep.
Yeah, is that just in like digital format or? can
Yeah.
people-
yeah. So we recorded a few songs with them up in their studio in Sydney, and then so we've released 2 singles. So there's Take Me Out and then Anywhere I Am Is Home. They were both released earlier this year, and then so we'll just keep putting out some singles throughout next year
Yeah.
and keep touring and doing
Okay.
what bands do and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Writing music and
writing
getting on
music,
the road
playing
and,
it, performing it. Yeah.
Definitely, that's the way to go. Yeah. So, do you think you'll are you thinking an album, or are you just going to sort of just keep releasing singles for now? Are you sort
I
of
think we're
building
enjoying
towards
that at the moment.
I like the singles thing at the moment.
Because, like, this day and age, everything is just so fast. So
Yeah.
it always feels like that need to always come up with something different or something new, and to
Yeah.
stay, you know, in the people's minds, where we're kind of enjoying just letting people simmer on a song.
Yeah, and I think people have got shorter
Yeah,
attention spans to stuff, you know.
Oh, definitely.
And unless they're really into what you're doing, you know, listening to 12 tracks is probably not what it's
Yeah.
what I do, but I'm from a different generation. So
I mean,
like,
I do as well.
Yeah,
but
we both-
sometimes halfway through, I'm like up to
I skip
the
some
6th
a lot of
song
times.
and
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to listen to something else.
yeah.
You know.
So I suppose you've got to sort of keep that in mind when you're making music. But you've got to make the music for yourselves, you know. You've got to enjoy it yourselves, and then it, you know, if other people like it as well, then that's a bonus. But
Yeah.
you've got to enjoy what you're doing yourself.
Yeah, it's always that fine line of do it for your enjoyment and because you love to do it, and then
I think
at the
people
same
respond
time-
to that though.
yeah,
So if you know that you're enjoying it, people are going to see it and they're going to be like, oh,
Yeah, they
Cool.
pick up on the vibe,
Yeah.
don't they? You know.
and they're like, hey, I'm enjoying this too.
but we haven't really been asked by enough people yet. They want more songs, so
Yeah.
until we
Yeah.
start hearing that.
Okay,
a
so
lot
anybody
more.
listening just needs to
Yeah.
plug
They
me
just
out.
gotta
I
keep
want a new
asking.
song. I want a new
We
song.
want an album.
I feel like
Yeah.
maybe there's
Maybe.
enough of you asking us. But
Yeah. I think a lot of bands these days as well, because it costs quite a bit to, you know, some bands that I've spoke to, they're sort of like, oh, well, we might do 2 EPs a year. Some are like, we might do 4 singles.
Yeah.
Not everybody's into the album thing.
Yeah,
Um,
it's expensive.
yeah,
I
and
guess.
a lot of
Yeah.
it is down to the cost, you know what I mean?
and
They're not
sometimes
gonna-
like
Pay it all out in one go to get,
yeah,
you know, 10 or 12 tracks done for an album, you know, what we can only afford to do 3 or 4, so that's what we'll do.
Yeah,
or,
just do
or
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
and also like some songs can get lost on an album because people don't make it to them, or
Yeah.
and they could be really good songs too, and
Hmm.
I guess like however you want to do it. That's the cool thing about
Yeah,
Playing your music and
it's
all
not
this stuff.
real.
yeah.
It's not quite as
However you wanna
set
do
in
it.
stone as to how it is now. Because I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it always used to be a couple of singles, an album. But I used to listen to vinyl. Well, I
Yep.
still do. But that's how it used to work in the UK as well. The charts were all based on singles,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
you know, that was how it was. 2, 3 singles off of an album. Sometimes you get an album that was like the whole album was full of great songs. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They were few and far between, but So you'd listen to an album, it'd be the singles that got you to the album, and then you
kind of taper off. And,
because I think if you do 12 songs, there's always going to be a couple of songs on there that aren't quite as popular, or people do covers for fillers as well. If they haven't quite got enough material, they'd chuck a cover version on or something like that. And you think, oh yeah, ran out of material there, guys. We had to get the 12 songs, so we've just picked this and gone with this.
It's so weird because I kind of feel like it hasn't changed like too much the way we listen to music. I think just maybe the way we are listening to it in terms of like what platform we're listening to it, but people are still listening to like heaps of songs all at once. I even have Spotify going all day, and it would just be like a whole discography of an artist. So it definitely has to do with that attention. And that's something you can't really control. So
No.
it's like, cool.
So who would you say, have you got, sort of what music have you been listening to? Is any sort of bands out there that have influenced what you're doing? Not, you're an original band, but is there bands that you look to and maybe take a bit of inspiration from?
Lately we've just been listening to Muse a lot and Tom Petty a lot. I think those two artists are just on repeat all the time. I've been listening
to a lot of like instrumental stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. We kind of like to listen to music that we don't play, if that makes sense. Yeah. So people think we're really weird. Like we were just the other day hanging out with some people now going on about like Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath, and we were just sitting there going.
We were like, oh yeah, cool. They're like, do you know this song? And we're just there like, no, we don't. Who is this? And they're like, man, it's Led Zeppelin. And I'm like, oh, of course it is. Cool. Well, it's cool.
There's just so much. There's so much.
I don't listen to it though.
To listen to.
There's loads
so
of stuff
cool.
like that.
I love the time that we're in.
There's
so much.
It's so cool because and you can just listen to like everything.
And it's easily accessible now.
Yeah.
Like, literally at your fingertips. But we also like to go like record stores and we go through like different phases. I remember we went through like the 20s phase. So we just listen to music from the 20s. Yeah. It's cool because you can kind of just like pick up how people would even create music back then as well.
Well, I think a lot of it, I mean, the first sort of music or records I listened to was a guy called Buddy Holly.
Yeah, he's cool.
Right? I mean, he died, he was like, I don't know, 21, 22 when he died, and if you listen to some of the songs he's done, he must have been a genius, to be writing songs like that at such a young age. But I got that, my parents gave me an old little record player, and that was the vinyl that they gave me, Buddy Holly's Greatest Hits. That was the first music that I ever listened to. But I think a lot of stuff from that era, it sort of repeats in different guises, whether it be through punk or indie or whatever, You can hear that it comes back around again. People like you are still listening to stuff from back in the 20s, and it's already stood the test of time, isn't it?
Oh, definitely,
I mean, recorded music hasn't been around for that long. So in terms of like what we are able to create, we haven't really had a long time to even really see what we can be creating. And there's just so much there that you can look back on and just go through.
There's lots of stuff you could find inspiration from.
And even now there's like with technology being implemented in music, and it's crazy. And that culture's coming together as well, so like a lot of different cultures, they use different notes and different scales, and then that affects how we create music, and it's cool. We don't really like genres anyway. We just like that. That's for the business side of music, really.
I mean, I always find, or I tend to think these days, if they can't pigeonhole a band, a lot of the time they'll just go, oh yeah, it's punk. It's punk. Is it really punk? Because you can't find anywhere else to put it. You just chuck it in that pile. It's punk because it's a bit different.
Because you think they're rebellious.
If you look on Spotify, you're looking rock, and you might have like the new rock, and it's all bands that like I can't listen to them and go, is that rock? And maybe now rock music is sort of seeing bands that still use like acoustic instruments is now classed as rock, because you listen to it and you go, that doesn't really sound like rock, but maybe it is because there's still, you know, a drummer on an acoustic kit. Or so I kind of feel like no one really knows what they're talking about when it comes to genres. They'll be like, oh, you sound like this band, so you're probably, you know, like that.
You're that genre now.
Yeah.
So the big question is can we pigeonhole you and put you somewhere? If we're not Fyre Byrd.
Yes.
Fyre Byrd.
The genre.
Dirty pop.
I don't know.
Dirty pop.
Like,
Yeah.
It's hard to.
Because
kind
at
of
some
think-
point somebody will
Yeah.
want to put you somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether you want to be put there
Yeah,
or not, they'll say,
yeah,
oh
mine.
yeah,
On
they're
the-
this, they're that.
I think
or
on the
they're
iTunes, on the iTunes. Now I feel like I'm old. On iTunes, they just put us in rock. I think because
Yeah.
it sounds like rock. I guess because there's
Well,
electric
I don't know
guitars
what
and
we
there's a
sound
drum.
like.
So
this. That's
I don't know. We just write and play songs.
enjoy it. That's what
Yeah.
it's about. So, what about gigging and stuff like that? I know you're playing at the Gov soon.
Yeah.
On the Skid Row show, so that would be
Yeah, that's gonna
pretty
be
good.
We're,
That's we
we're-
normally get a good crowd down there. So.
yeah, we're looking forward to that. So that's like cool. That's like the start of our first tour now. So we're touring the Take Me Out single. So yeah, there's a lot of dates on that actually.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get tired.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going through to what, Melbourne and Sydney and places like
Yeah,
that.
so
Yeah.
we're
Regional
a lot of
areas.
regional areas around. So yeah, we're doing Ranella. So after Skid Row, we're going to Ranella, and then we do Newcastle and Sydney, and then
You're gonna go through.
I'm gonna go through the whole thing. We
If
do
you can
Melbourne,
remember them, that's fine.
Melbourne, and then we go out to like Rye and Bendigo, and then we
Yeah.
come back here. We go to Port Lincoln. We love Port Lincoln. Like,
Yeah.
we love it there. It's awesome. And then we have our home show in Adelaide at Prospect Town Hall
Oh yeah. Okay.
on November 16th.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a really cool show because we've kind of got artists from just different genres that we just like to listen
a
to.
Mix.
Yeah, so we got a punk band, and then we got a rap group, and then we've got this like really cool EDM artist, and then us. So it's gonna be a good night.
Yeah, excellent.
Yep, and then do back to Sydney, go to Tasmania, and then we go to Perth to do a Living Colour support, and then back here for their.
Yeah,
their
pretty
show.
full on then, eh? So
Yeah, it's gonna
over
be-
how many weeks is this happening? Is it
8 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's about
Over 8
Yeah.
weekends, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So that's gonna it'll be fun. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, very good. All right. Okay, so we're going to get an acoustic out of you as well in a minute, aren't we?
Yep.
So
Yep. This is the first acoustic Fyre Byrd performance ever.
that's good. So we've got an exclusive here
Yeah.
on Flat Cap,
We'll say it's the first and the last,
Alright.
so it's that exclusive.
only on Flat Cut.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
yeah, that's great. All right. Well, thank you both for coming on, and we'll get set up and do
Awesome.
the acoustic.
Thanks for having us.
People can hit up the Facebook page. They can get the songs
Yes.
Yeah.
through that and what have you. And that we'll
Yeah.
put links up for it
Yeah.
anyway. But
For sure.
Come out to a show.
yeah,
Yeah, come out on one of the shows.
We prefer you come out to a show.
Yeah.
Than a
That's
lack.
the way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Josh.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having us.
Cheers, everyone. Catch you next time. Thanks.
This is a Fyre Byrd song called Take Me Out. Thank you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling bad. I wish I never said a thing. I hope I learned to control myself, 'cause I'm getting over being sad. So take me to another city. Take me to another city. I hate my job and I'm sick of my emotions, so let's take me to another city. Yeah. Gave you my heart, you gave it back. I was just smart enough to know
another city. Take me to another city where the promises are made and the promises are crushed. Oh, take me to another city. Take me to another city. Take me to another city. I hate my job and I'm sick of my emotions, so just take me to another city. Yeah. Take me to another city. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well done.